Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. We are 9 days out. It is 3:50 in the morning. Let's get after it.
Number 205, Amanda.
Starting our morning off with our standard morning supplements and an hour of cardio. Morning fasted non-negotiables, 1 scoop of electrolytes, 1 scoop of creatine. You guys know the drill. Code AJLIFTS on all HD muscle supplements, and 2 scoops of glutamine. Let's get it done. Amanda, how do you wake up at 4 a.m.? Y'all, you realize that you and I have the same hardwiring? I've got a human brain, you've got a human brain. Power of the brain is infinite. Now, whether you believe that to be true or not, that will change how you're able to consider doing the things that you want to get done, actually turning them into action. What?
Can I know what time it is?
Yeah, sure. It's 4:18.
4 a.m.?
4 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
You're good? You're okay?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my bus.
Okay, cool. Have a good day. Anyways, back to whatever we were just talking about. Am I particularly excited every day for the last 18 weeks to do an hour of cardio? Like, not really. That's a lot of work. I would rather stay in bed. I'd rather be lazy. I would rather sleep. I would rather do nothing. However, then I would be so boring and so average. I would rather do this bit of cardio than be boring and be average. Best things in life, those things that you want, they might require a little bit of effort, but well worth it in my books.
Tiene un boutique que me hipnotiza a mí. Fina come sushi, le encanta el Gucci. Tal vez no es para mí, pero no me importa. Ella a mí me aporta. La mujer que quiero, yo me la quedo, la llevo a la costa. Ando detrás tuyo, a ver si se me da. Rezándole a Diosito por una oportunidad. Mami, yo sé que lo tuyo tienes curiosidad de probar algo conmigo, vamos, dime la verdad.
One thing about Montreal, it do be raining quite often, I find. But I guess that's, I would say for the most part, I've enjoyed living here. I don't think we're gonna stay in Montreal. Feeling good inclinations to depart at an appropriate time. I will fulfill the lease agreement that I'm currently attached to with my apartment. After that, however, I have no clue. What I have already done is you had to provide a 6-week notice to cancel your membership at the gym I do cardio at, and I timelined out when it would make the most sense that I could cancel, still finish all my prep cardio, have it for a week or so after for the beginning of my reverse, and then put that baby to bed. That way I'm not dropping $70 a month on a cardio gym, you know? The nice thing about back at home was my cardio gym was like $9 a month, super negligible. Yeah, this is much more expensive. However, what I will say is that my actual gym membership is cheaper than my previous gym membership. So realistically, I'm paying the same amount per month I've always been paying on gym memberships. It's just divided a little bit differently right now. Yay. Green light. Red light. Green light. Is anyone here watching Squid Games? I was debating starting the new season. I have watched the first 2 seasons, but it's not a feel-good show, and we are very close to show day. I'm not sure if I want to give myself the icky feelings. We're trying to keep the vibrations high up in here. if you know what I'm saying. I simply cannot fathom that somebody seriously messaged me the other day to ask me for an update on my digestion. And the reason I haven't talked about my digestion in the last video or so is because it's been really, really good. The product that I was previously consuming for greens, I had been using for years, and don't get me wrong, I did really like it in terms of the flavor and stuff. And the Greens HD, the flavor is immaculate. It's pineapple mango, which I absolutely love. The ingredient list is so much better on Greens HD. Ever since I switched over to using this as my greens powder, my digestion has been fine. My digestion has been moving. If you are somebody who's having a hard time with their digestion, Greens HD could be a super great supplemental product for you. If you want to save some money on it, put code AJLIFTS into checkout. That'll take 10% off your total purchase. Oh, all right. Day is off and started. I got off a long phone call with my mom. We love that. We love our mom. It is a refeed day, and we're doing the exact same refeed that we've done this literal entire prep, which basically is Minda's white. What is going on with my voice? 100 grams of green beans, 100 grams of chicken, and 150 grams of raw weight sweet potato. Chicken is topped with 5 grams weighed out, yes, of Melinda's truffle sauce and some mustard. A little YouTube video ready for me to enjoy. A nice big bottle of water. You would have seen that I already took my vitamins as well as Glyco HD. Glyco HD is a glucose disposal agent that is a nutrient partitioning supplement. I always take it on my high carb days or in my off season with an off plan meal. It helps to ensure that because I am consuming a higher amount of calories, that those calories are going to be used for performance and not calories to be stored as fat. Fat storage is not at all our goal right now. I'm gonna enjoy meal one.
Texas Pro. What do I eat post-workout? This meal is quite a bit of carbs. We're going to talk about it today.
Hello, hello, hi, welcome back to another check-in. What an incredible week here for us. We are almost officially 10 pounds down, 0.7 pounds per week. Puts us right on track for sustainable is the key word here, sustainable fat loss. We are seeing miraculous improvements in your physique this week. Hello, hello, hi, welcome back to another check-in. Theme of this past week was progress over perfection. We saw really positive strides here. The more that we can stack all of these things up and together, but also data for you and the longevity of your health. Yay, yay! Y'all know the drill. I like to eat my pre-workout meal from the comfort of my bed, and I've been a person for a long time where I don't think you should necessarily be eating in your bed. This meal accumulates absolutely 0 crumbs, and this is me self-justifying why it's okay. And I live alone. No one's here to judge me as long as you're not judging me. Don't judge me. That's not nice. Don't do that. Pre-workout meal. Oh, pre-workout bevy. I made myself a single shot Americano. Cheers. Oh. Thursdays are a good client check-in day. Client check-ins went so well. My reward is this coffee and Throw Up Thursday, aka massive leg day, about to go down. As I was saying, pre-workout meal, 3 whole eggs with some of the Nando's extra hot sauce, 40 grams of oats, 15 grams of chia seeds, cinnamon, and salt. Additionally, I blend all of this together. What I did do was 2 of the whole eggs, I cracked the egg whites into the blended formula oat bowl. This is just 1 of the whole eggs and then the 2 egg yolks. I think that makes good sense. I think you guys understand what I'm getting to there. Also, I had somebody ask me about this oatmeal recipe. For starters, I don't like it, so I wouldn't suggest following it. I do not think it's very delicious, and I've been so deep in my prep that sometimes weird things taste good. This does not taste good. I I also don't like chia seeds. If you like chia seeds, then you'd probably like it. I think one of the secrets to getting it the texture that I get it is that I soak the chia seeds in hot, warm-ish water, and I do that first thing in the morning. Whenever I make my first meal, I put the 15 grams of chia seeds in a blender, top it with hot water so that they're covered, and they soak until whenever the time comes that I make my next meal. That's usually around 8 a.m. and I usually eat my next meal, this meal, at 11 to 11:30. Right now it's 11:45. It was a busy work day. But hopefully that little tip helps. Y'all, I just had the realization that this is the last hard, heavy leg day before show. That is freaking crazy. Let's give her all we got.
J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission the same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this a buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the graves. Never gon' fumble it, I get the bag and I run with it. Gunning it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it. Murray with the legs, all about finesse, I am not impressed. I don't need a rash coming in with blast, then you see the flash. L.O.K. with the melody and the kiss of kind of breath. 70, keep it heavenly, everybody get the bread. I got the bread and I got the juice. I got some dogs and I let them loose. Bring in the storm and this ain't the Zeus. Walk in the skies but this ain't the loop. This ain't the truth. We ain't the same, you ain't have a clue. I'm in the game and untouchable, cause I got the flame and this is the proof. Loading my toad, I still want all the smoke. We ain't talking about jokes, we just talking about more. I see all of my goals and it's looking like gold. I ain't asking for hope, cause I know that it's show. Now you seeing me blow. This is premeditated, I've been underrated. That's an understatement, I ain't coming later. The abundance came when I aligned my bosom to the loving greater. He the one who made it, so I'm in my bag. I died way before I ever raise a white flag. Shooting right back, raise the price tag. Chasing down all of these ghosts till I grab. Who could really stop me is what I ask. Homie, you can never get your time back. Only me and my reflection fight back. That's why this beat gon' probably need an ice pack. J like the 26, I'm finna run with it. I ain't gon' punt, we ain't taking it knee. I keep the starters and we going farther like T.O. and Philly, we throwing it deep. This only possible through all the obstacles. I went ahead and I found me some peace. It's why my reflection is rocking the cheese. J like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission the same. I made a splash, now all of my passes last like running a race with Usain. I keep it coming like this is buffet. And if I'm stumbling, I'm in the graves. Never gon' fumble it, I get the bag and I run with it. Gunning it, gunning it, gunning it, gunning it. Murray with the legs, all about finesse, I am not impressed. I don't need a rash coming in with blast, then you see the flash. L.O.K. with the melody and the kiss of kind of breath. 70, keep it heavenly, everybody get the bread.
up. Your eyes take me home, take me to the sky. I got a good feeling. Tell me the only thing you are is mine now. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Na 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 na. I got a good feeling. Good feeling. You wanna know is how to hold on to it every moment. Dive into it like my love is an ocean. It's overflowing. I swear it's golden. So good that I'm rolling. Baby, you make me crazy. I'm seeing roses.
Oh, gross. Are we ever cooking in here today? Literally and figuratively, because it's time for a meal. Slay. Bodybuilder classic meal going down. If you know, you know. Chicken, rice, green beans, 150 grams of rice today. This will be delicious. I'm gonna enjoy that on my way home. I had somebody last minute book a consult with me that I wasn't necessarily prepared for, which essentially means that I need to go home and get all of my steps in for the evening. I'm gonna have my consult. I'll have my consult. I'll need to eat a meal. And at 7 o'clock I have my virtual book club. Yes, we need to go home and get all of our steps ASAP. ASAP Rocky, baby. Let's hope traffic is okay. Feeling pretty good. I can't believe that that was the last hard push leg day. It went well. Strength was up. I PR'd on dang near every single thing. Oh, look at that. It's getting so hot in here that it's foggy. That's crazy. Let's turn my car on. I like the heat. I'm so here for the heat. We do not complain around here. We getting fed. I count my days down by how many meals I have left. In my head, I think this many more meals and then it's bedtime. 2 more meals and then it's bedtime. 100 grams of fish, 150 grams of rice, 100 grams of sweet peas. Let's put her together.
I've been navy blue, been somebody's fool, but all I remember now is being with you. Light up every room like a super bloom. You put me together when I was broken too. Fireworks in the dark, superstar. You're all I wanna see. Oh, I just can't believe how much you got my heart. You are a shooting star. Some things make sense to me, but I still can't believe how wonderful you are. How wonderful you are. How wonderful you are. So good I don't know what to call you. I'm feeling bad for anyone who's ever lost you. Stuck on the feelings, head in the deep.
Now you might be wondering, Amanda, why are you posing again? Well, why not? More practice, the better it's gonna be. A little bit of extra practice doesn't hurt. And I had about 15 minutes to kill before I'm going in for my book club for the evening. I did manage to get out and do all my steps and some. I hit 14,000 steps today. Huge freaking bonus. Plus, I feel really full today. I think that posing while I feel super full is great practice for getting uncomfortable and being uncomfortable. At the end of the day, show day, you might be extremely, extremely hungry on your show day, or you could be extremely full. And it's good for you to have practice doing your poses with those different feeling states. I have about 8 minutes now, so I will sit down with my book while I kill time until my book club. First, I'm gonna get changed, but I will also show you our last meal of the evening. Fun stuff going down. And by fun stuff, I quite literally mean 40 grams of oats nuked into oblivion with salt and cinnamon and 66 grams of air fried chicken. That is our last meal. That wraps up the refeed. We have a check-in tomorrow morning with our coach. I don't know if he wants to start peak week tomorrow morning or if it's like a pre-peak week check-in, but nonetheless, coach said check-in Friday morning. Tomorrow is Friday morning. 3 caps of Sleep HD so I can have the best sleep in the entire world. If you'd also like to have the best sleep in the entire world and save money doing it, you know the drill. Code AJLIFTS. I shall eat my meal, sit down, chill, enjoy a little bit of conversation in my book club, and get my booty off to bed. It is a little bit of a later night because of my book club. It's going to be an extra early morning because of check-ins. Wish me luck. Y'all will see how that turns out. Good night, my friends. Good night. Good morning. Good morning. Monday's weight was 128.5. Pre-refeed weight was, what was it? 127.6, down a pound. This morning I'm 128 on the dot. Post refeed I am still 0.5 pounds down from Monday's check-in. Check-in has been submitted. I will say it is currently 4:13 in the morning. I'm gonna head on off and do my cardio. I will also acknowledge that yes, I did wear this sweater for cardio yesterday, and yes, I am wearing it for cardio again today. I'm wearing clean socks, do not worry, clean pants also, and yes, this is also the sportswear that I wore to train in yesterday. None of these things feel particularly dirty, and this girl doesn't feel particularly like doing 5 loads of laundry this week. It's fine. I'm gonna give myself a camera break from doing cardio, aka I will leave this camera at home, but we will catch up when I hear back from my coach. That whole drive home, I was fighting for my life to keep my eyes open. When I was leaving for cardio, there was a note half slidden under my front door. Very, very strange. I don't like it at all. It says, hey, rooftop drinks. I have no idea who this is from, but it's going straight in the trash. I'm going to quickly throw together my greens, and then today is Friday, which means that instead of doing my reading in the morning, today is my Finance Friday, where I focus all on shmoney honey. I did spend a little bit of money in relation to bodybuilding, and I want to be transparent and tell you guys what that amount looks like now and how much I've so far spent / allocated in towards this first show. I just finished doing my finances for the morning, and I've added up how much I've spent for show related things so far. In one of my previous videos, I talked about my initial 2 expenses, which were my show registration, which was $226.10, plus my CPA membership, so the membership that needs to be purchased in order for you to participate in a particular federation. That was $150. This past week, I also purchased my package for my show day tan as well as my makeup, and that was $196.90. Adding those up, the total that I've spent so far for this upcoming show is $573. I think it's important that people know this kind of stuff because I've talked about it and I've said it a million times, but I will say it again. Bodybuilding itself, the sport, not expensive. It's regular, healthy lifestyle, making sure that you're eating right, taking your supplements, you have your gym membership. What is expensive is your show day weekend. I am projecting to spend probably about another $300-ish total on everything else that I'm going to need for my show. That would include paying off the second half of my makeup as well as my tan, because you pay half online and then half in cash in person, and I know that's another $200. I'm also going to be paying to get my hair washed and blow dried. That's going to cost me about $60 with tip. And the last thing is nails. I do nails myself, and the purchase of all the supplies that I'll need will run me about $30. As for my suit, I already have a suit. I'm wearing the same suit as last year. It's no secret. I've got my heels. I might purchase some black bedding. That's probably within my best interest. So, add about $30 to that. If you didn't know, that tan is not only going to ruin everything you own the day that you get the tan, but it's also going to ruin everything that you own for a few days post-show. No matter how good you shower, it will spread off in your bed sheets, especially if you are a hot sleeper or a sweaty sleeper. Yeah, it makes a little bit of a mess. Hello, I'm back to another check. A nice drop this week back to weight loss per week, but maybe times where we take a step back, we pull back, have diet breaks, we rest you off cardio. 820 looks again. New low, 2 pounds down. Very, very great work. With that to be said, cardio is staying the exact same. All right, let's move the needle here. Let's have some fun. Happy 11 weeks out. Questions or require any support, never hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for submitting your check-in. Okay, cool. So now, same thing, keep this more to your shoulders and not as much to your elbow. When we're on stage, we're taking all the time that we have. Client check-ins are wrapped up for the morning. I also had a posing client. We were just working on her walk. That is now taken care of. I'm just about to have my pre-workout meal before I head on off to the gym. Same pre-workout meal as it has quite literally been for the last 10 weeks. It's right there. Oh, I don't know if you can see it behind my tea. 20 grams of oats, 15 grams of chia seeds, 100 grams of egg whites, blended, cooked in the microwave, cinnamon, salt, added, 1 whole egg with hot sauce. Pre-workout meal will be devoured. Go off and train today. I have an abs, lats, and calves session. We did hear back from coach, and there's a huge slew of updates. I just placed an order on Amazon to get a couple of products. I'm gonna go to the grocery store this evening to bulk up and buy up on a bunch of stuff, but I think that it's only appropriate for us to wrap up this vlog here and then officially start a day 1 of peak week vlog tomorrow. Every single thing tomorrow changes. Also, let me know what's likely gonna be happening from Monday until Wednesday. So many changes. I can't even fathom. If you made it this far into the video, then you are at the point where Amanda says something, and the thing that I'm going to say today is the only thing that separates a weed from a flower is your sense of judgment. If you made it this far, please be sure to leave this video a like. Your like goes such a long way. Comment down below a flower emoji. If you choose to use my savings code AJLIFTS on HD Muscle Supplements, Elevate Cream of Rice, or HVYD Apparel, please know that I'm so infinitely grateful for you. Those small things, a like on a video, a comment, or to support a small athlete's code goes an extremely long way. I seriously just cannot thank you guys enough for all of your love and support. And be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you can follow along for the journey. I love ya, and I'll see you very, very soon. Goodbye.